What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we are going to go over the Bitcoin chart. Then we're going to look at Tesla and XRP at the end. I do want to let you guys know tomorrow I will be doing a full-length video going over all the markets. As we know, the Dow, the S&P, the Nasdaq have all made new all-time highs. I did not think we would see new all-time highs. There were a lot of people calling for a melt up. I didn't think we would have the melt up to a higher high than the last 2021 high. Of course we did, but I still believe the structure of the markets are in danger. I've talked about this for a very long time. I still believe it to be true. I still believe the biggest opportunity of our lifetime is coming, and that is when the markets crash. I still truly believe that's gonna. I may be the last bear out there, but I've been through this before. If you guys were around back here and back here, everyone was super bullish, just like they are now. Same type scenario, new all-time highs. Everybody gets extremely bullish. If you look at the Nasdaq, the Dow, and the S&P, they all look like this topping formation right here. And I've talked about it before. If the markets do crash, be prepared, because Bitcoin has never seen a market crash. It's never seen a recession, which I still believe is coming. All you have to do is take a look at credit cards. Easy example. Look at the credit cards and look at the delinquencies. Every month they go up by 10 or 20%. That means the average consumer is going broke. They're using their credit cards. And eventually they quit paying their credit cards. And then what comes after that? They quit making their car payment. What comes after that? They quit making their house payment, so on and so forth. And we know what happens after that. I still believe that is coming. I may be the last bear out there, but I am still bearish in the macro here. I do think the biggest opportunity of our lifetime is coming, and it's not the markets going up. That's been happening. It's when the markets come down and ride it up for a very long time. This could be a 100-year cycle. Real quick, let me show you guys. This on the right is the Great Depression. If you'll notice the market structure, I'm all about structure. The structures have not changed here, right? I still believe this is going to be a huge blow off top soon. Not saying it can't go a little bit higher, but when it does, I think it's going to be super ugly, guys. Very, very ugly. Now, a lot of people say the times are different and this and that. It's human psychology does not change, right? And that's what charts are basically based off. A human emotion, right? Doesn't change. But anyways, so looking at this, if this does happen, guys, be prepared, because it's going to get ugly. People are going to be losing their jobs. People are already losing their jobs. They're not really talking about all the layoffs. They talk about the job numbers are great, more jobs. Well, most of them jobs are part-time jobs. Full-time jobs are not doing that great. And a lot of places, I know a lot of factories that the workers are getting 40 hours now instead of 50 and 60. I mean, things are cutting down. And why does that show? It shows you that the profit margins, right? They lay people off. That's money they don't have to pay out. Also, they lower the hours, money they don't have to pay out. Makes the margins look good. You got to look at this stuff a lot deeper than just what you're hearing, right? Things are not that good. Ask your neighbors, ask around to people, how they doing? Are they getting by? Has deflation gone down? No, it's going up slower. It has not gone down. They twist words. Just be careful. Anyways, I think this is still a very good possibility of what's coming. Also, what did I wanted to show you guys this here. So this was the 2017 Bitcoin bull run, right? And I'll zoom in the next chart, but as you can see right here, right about where we're at now, right? The golden pocket between the 0.618 and the 0.65 fib, we got rejected and came all the way back down. Now, this did not make a lower low, so let's say it came down and did the same thing, it'd be like around 20 grand, right? But I still believe it's going to be lower. As you can see, we had the two highs here, second high being higher. We had two highs over here. First high was higher, right? So why wouldn't the second low be lower? This is just a long-term trend line right here. Guys, we've touched it after every bull run, right? This, I believe, is the same thing we had here Pretty much exactly the same. If you look at it right here, zoomed in, there's your 0.618, 0.65 fib, your golden pocket zone. Here's where we are now. We hit that, right? Now, there is a possibility. We'll take a look at the bullish case. I'm going to show you what could be happening. Like if you get above this 0.65, you know, make your own decisions. But anything above there, as long as they can stay above there, it could remain bullish, right? I do have upper targets that I'm going to be showing you here in a second. But nevertheless, if it drops back below there, then that's probably going to become a very heavy resistance. But as of right now, as making of this video, we are just stuck right in here at the 0.65 fib, which is at 50,250, 50,300, right in that range. And that's right where we're at, right on this fib. If we get above it and hold support, I'll show you what I'm looking at in the 4-hour chart. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Like the videos. We are sponsored by Prime XBT. Definitely check them out. I have a link down below. By using my link, you can get up to a $7,000 bonus to use towards your margin and 25% off your fees. So definitely check that out. I will also, before I get into this 4-hour chart here, I will also be doing a giveaway on Twitter. I've done some a while back. I'm going to get back into it now. Like I said, I thought I felt a lot better Monday, but I was still kind of groggy all week or whatever. So here I am. I'm back. And I will be putting out promo codes. It'll be a series of letters and numbers. The first one to use it, I'll be putting it out in my Twitter. The first one to use that will be able to put it in your promo code section right up here. If you click these 4 circles, go to the promo codes right here. It'll give you a spot to put that in. You put it in, you get a free $200. You don't even have to have any deposit, right? It's $200. You can't withdraw it, but you can trade with it and you keep your winnings. So just an easy way to start trading without using your own money, without any risk. So make sure you have an account set up and ready, and I will be putting them out on Twitter. I'll start one later today, maybe this evening I'll put one up. Again, the first person to use it, that's it. So looking at this triangle, this was on last Monday's video. I told you if we broke up, my target was 45,600, which would have been a good trade even if you got out or broke through and you rode it. Congrats. But I told you once we broke out of that triangle, whether we broke up or down, once it broke, we were going to head in that direction. Now, as of right now, I still have had this drawn in here. Rising wedge, right? Rising broadening wedge, which is usually bearish as an outcome. Unless this is truly a bull market and we're going to see new all-time highs, we may pop out. Now, where the top of that is right now is around 53,000. If we break up above there, the measured move would be the width of this whole thing right at the break. And you bring that up, that would get you around 66 to 67,000, right in this range. That's where the target would be, of course. If you do get into that trade, make sure you put stop losses in below the trend line, right? Give it about, maybe 2 to 5% below this trend line, right? But that would be your bullish case scenario. Your bearish case, we can get this off of here now. Your bearish case scenario would be coming back down. If we can't get above that 0.65 fib, if we keep getting rejected here and we come back down, watch for a break of this bottom trend line. Let's say this breaks over here in end of February, beginning of March. If that breaks, that would give you a target around the 26.5 or whatever. But again, we could come up all the way back up here, stay up here for a while, let the 200 EMA come up and align with the bottom of this. And that's when you'll know. When that 200 EMA breaks and it holds as resistance, then we continue to the downside. But again, right now you're going to be watching, obviously, the 0.65 fib, which is right where we're at now, up to the 53,000, right? If we can get above that golden pocket and hold, then you're looking for around the 53,000 range. And if that breaks, again, could go as high as, now it doesn't have to go that high, right? So how you would trade this is if it broke up here, you would get in your trade, like say you got in this breakout, you could move your stops up into profit, right? Just keep moving, following with your stops all the way up. So even if it does kick back around on you, you're still in profit. But the measured move of that down here would be around 26.5. Again, my big outlook on the market is still bearish, guys. I've Not going to change that. If you just look around, look at how markets react, look at how people react at certain spots in the market. When everybody is turning bullish, now everybody's saying there's no landing, no soft landing, no recession, everything's great. But yet, when you look at the details and start digging around yourself, you'll see more things that are very scary. If you believe the markets are going to continue up. But otherwise, guys, I still believe we are going to see the biggest money grab in history. I hope you don't get yours grabbed if it happens. My money is not in anything right now. So I've been in cash for a long time. I'm going to stay in cash until these markets collapse. Period. The end. Although I will be trading. The good thing about trading is you can make money whether going up or down. Even if it's in a bull market, you can make money shorting the local tops. Even if it's in a bear market, you can make money longing the local bottom. So a lot of people don't understand how to trade. They just don't understand that you can make money both ways within a trend. Also, if you trade properly, use risk management, stop losses, and understand what you're doing. Always, always, always practice first. Don't throw all your money in and think you're going to get rich. It's not how it works. I've shared my story many, 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 many times. I've lost everything we had before I took the time out to understand markets, understand risk management, and then turned everything around, and life is good. So maybe one time I'll go through that whole story. I know I started a while back talking about my past and stuff. I will be still getting to do that. I'm going to try to find time to fit that stuff in. So I'll let you guys know. Make sure you stay tuned. Smash that thumbs up. Leave your comments below. And make sure you share the video if you would. And I will see you in the next one. Much love.